A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Dear brothers and sisters, Quranic journey, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We hope that you all are doing well, inshallah. Today's topic is about letting go of all the grudges and all the hatred and all the animosity that is caused to you because of other people. Most of them are your relatives or your close friends who you were not expecting a certain behavior from, and they have done this to you. And now you have their grudge in your heart and you kind of feel like taking a revenge. Or even if you don't want to take a revenge, you would feel good if something bad happens to them. And or if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does something for you and takes a revenge from them. Basically, you want them to learn a lesson, okay? In the best case scenario, you want them to learn a lesson. And so basically you have a bad feeling about them in your heart. You have their grudge. You're not willing to forgive them. It every time hurts you and it every time gives you a bad feeling. Okay, I want to give you an example. Imagine two of your kids are fighting together, right? And one of your kids is elder one. He does something to the little one. Okay, Muhammad does something to Ilham Fatima. What can I do now at this moment? They're both my kids, right? So even though one of them did the wrong thing, I still have so much love for them that I cannot, take revenge on the other one's behalf and harm the other one, right? So I'm the parent. So what I do, my strategy is to compensate the one who has lost something or who thinks that they have been oppressed. So how do I compensate them? I give them something that they like. I tell them something good. I give them the promise to take them out to the park. Okay. At the same time, I make the other one understand that, look, what you did was wrong. Okay. But it's not the kind of action that I'm doing to balance things out, to make things well and okay is not so aggressive that it was previously done by my elder son, for example. Okay. So this is the thing. Now, I believe that, and there's a Quranic verse for this, that many times when you're hurt by people, they're your brothers and sisters in your deen and your iman. And so, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves them as much He loves you. And, we're all making mistakes. And many times you have hurt others and you don't even know yourself. So if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to take revenge and, compensate by doing that, so, everybody's going to be in a trouble. So what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does is He wants to compensate you. He tells you that, okay, you're upset from your brother and sister in iman, in deen. Okay, you have their grudge in your heart. Let go of their grudge. Forgive them. Forget what has happened. And I'm going to give you something in return that you could never get without my special help. And this is the time when it becomes really harmful if you don't let it go. Why? Because letting go of it is gonna make good things enter your heart. All the positive energy, they talk about these positive energies that are waiting outside to enter your heart the moment you let go of all the negative energies, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that let it go, let all the grudges go, forgive people, forget whatever they have done to you, take all the negativity out from your heart about, my servants. And I'm going to give you something in return that has, unlimited value. That is so precious and it's so difficult to get. And one of the greatest examples for this is Imra'atu Fir'aun. Okay, we know that Fir'aun was the worst enemy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At the same time, he had a wife who was a mu'mina, and she was a great servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now what happens is when Fir'aun finds out that she is a mu'mina, he does something very cruel to her. He takes her to a desert and kills her in a very cruel way. I don't want to mention it right now. But while he is killing her, she could have done two things, right? She could have said, Ya Allah, I want you to take your, my revenge from him. I want you to show him what he has done to me, the kind of pain he has created for me. Or the second would be that, Ya Allah, do whatever you feel like doing with him. That's your job. That's your responsibility. I don't know what is good and what is bad. But for me, Look what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, that what Imra'atu Fir'aun said. She said, so this is how the verse starts. وَضَرَبَ اللَّهُ مَثَلًا لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the example for those who are believers. Okay, we said there are two choices. One, she could curse Fir'aun. She could ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he takes revenge from him. And the other one, the other option is to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for compensation. Okay? Because she doesn't know what's the end of this person. Maybe he's going to be guided. Maybe he's going to be misguided. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's job. She's not concerned about Fir'aun as much as she's concerned about herself. So what is she saying? She's saying that, so وَضَرَبَ اللَّهُ مَثَلًا لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا إِمْرَأَةَ فِرْعَوْنَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the example for those who are believers, the example of Fir'aun's wife. إِذْ قَالَتْ. This is the time when she was being killed, when she was being tortured by Fir'aun. And she said at this time, Rabbi, oh my Lord, ibnili, okay, make for me, Rabbi ibnili, عندك, near you, baytan fil jannah. This is what I want, okay? I'm not going to keep anybody's grudge in my heart. I'm not going to keep anybody's animosity in my heart. I'm going to let go of everything. Why? Because if you're compensating me with a house, with a place near you in the Jannah, what more do I want? رب ابن لي عندك بيتا في الجنة ونجني من فرعون وعمله, and save me from Fir'aun and his deeds. Okay, make sure, do something, protect me so I don't become like Fir'aun myself. ونجني من القوم الظالمين, and save me and protect me from those who are oppressors. So we have to let go of the animosities. We have to let go of the grudges, especially the grudges of our beloved brothers and sisters in Deen. So two things will happen. First, a lot of compensation is going to come to your heart and in your life. Lots of blessings are going to enter your life. And then you're going to be forgiven for so many things that you have done to others. And that's absolutely important, because we don't want others complaining about us to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the Day of Judgment. So stay blessed, take care of yourself. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala illuminate your heart with the light of the Holy Quran. Jazakumullah Khair.